Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct.
He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Driving forward. And this is Roberto Baggio. Oh, well played, well played. That's a good ball out wide. Not the most accurate pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Rijkaard. Platini. Oh, nicely intercepted. Azar opts for safety. Rijkaard. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Threads one in. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Rodri kept his eye on it, and he's there. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Rijkaard. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Van Basten. Platini. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Bale. He's picked his way through. There's the delivery. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Van Basten. And it's Michel Platini. Tries to pass it through. Neither side yet able to find the net. And here's Van Basten. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Platini with a real chance here. Platini! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, it's played into the area. And he was alert to it. Oh, this looks sharp. It's been slipped through. Messi gets into a good position. He's gone for goal! It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Vieira.
Cruzeiro really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Messi. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Van Basten. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Just eases him off the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Chance, surely! Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Flamengo takes a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Vieira is offering a wry smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Van Basten. Played back in. Some really good ball movement. And this is Shevchenko. Vieira. And this is Van Basten. Tries a deft little ball. Offside that time. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Shevchenko. And the first 45 minutes are up.
Cruzeiro would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake, and they've got to move on.
Senhoras e senhores, informamos sobre uma criança perdida. Atenção, pai de menino de chapéu azul. Dirija-se ao centro de informações.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Vieira. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
So, third corner of the game. And this is Roberto Carlos, crossed into the box. He's got tall. It's there! The second half off to a spectacular start. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Cruzeiro are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
Now it's Van Basten.
Cruzeiro really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Can he finish? He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he's there to belt it away. Looking tight. Roberto Baggio! Played towards the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Messi. That's an excellent interception. Vieira. Now Platini. And it's Van Basten. Rijkaard. And it's Shevchenko. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. That's a shade optimistic. Azar. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And that's been intercepted. Vieira. Foot in. Looking for options for movement. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he climbs up big!
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Van Basten. He's got away. Messi gets good distance on it. Shevchenko. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's headed upfield. Platini. And it's Michel Platini. Look at the space here. Van Basten. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Azar. Time is running out here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Bale. It's Belletti. Rodri. Pass is just off target. Baresi gets it clear. But they've got it again. And it's Azar. Looking for the run. That ball looks a good one. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Flamengo nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And this is Bale. That's a nicely shaped ball. It's Bale! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substituição no time do Cruzeiro.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Camisa 9, camisa 12, deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 17, camisa 19, Ronaldinho, camisa 20, camisa 18, substituição
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Contra CRUZEIRO.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here.
The presence of Franco Baresi in this lineup suggests to me, Peter, that they'll be playing quite a high line.
What makes you think that?
Well, because he's got all the qualities required to excel in such a system. Because of his reading of the game, his vision, his technique, everything you need to spring a successful offside trap.
That has not gone well. Beckenbauer. Van Bouten. Vieira. Van Basten. And he's intervened well there. And that has left him in a heap. It's a searching pass. Cruyff in acres of space out wide. He rises! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. And it's Cruyff. Beckenbauer. And here's Van Basten, chips it through. Maldini tries to clear. And this is Batistuta. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Cruyff. Now, can they get it back? CRUZEIRO yet to have an attempt on goal. Beckham. Now it's Shevchenko. Maldini is the guilty party there. Vieira. Foot in.
Paraguay clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cruyff. And it's Cruyff. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Roberto Carlos. Beckenbauer. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's a cute ball. Oh, Red, nice interception. It's a pretty loose pass. And this is Batistuta. Cruyff. Costa Curta. Not the most accurate pass. Nakata. Cruyff.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Almost half an hour in now. Caught offside that time. Whistle goes again. It's another offside decision. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Beckenbauer.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Bebeto. Platini. Vieira. Now it's Van Basten. Nakata. Now it's Batistuta. Knocks it into space. Beckham. Now it's Van Basten. Nice looking ball. Cruyff picks it up out wide. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, good ball! And it's Shevchenko. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. So the would-be breakthrough moment. That is some save from Khan.
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Cruyff strokes it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Nakata. Oh, that's a fine interception. Platini. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Nice interception, well timed. Beckham. Vieira. Van Basten. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Khan sends that a long way. Now it's Bebeto. Nicely shaped ball. And he was quick to react. And we hit half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I would say, Peter, that the scoreline isn't entirely reflective of that first half. There's been a decent ebb and flow. The penalty obviously jumps out as the moment, but there's plenty of time left to see things change.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Por favor, eviten estacionar alrededor del estadio. Gracias por su cooperación. Se va a realizar un cambio.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. So neither side has yet broken through.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Batistuta puts his foot on the gas. The ball has bounced loose now. Cruyff! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. Great vision. Maldini spots it and intercepts. And it's Cruyff. And the through ball. Khan claims comfortably. Now it's Cruyff. Rice. Probing pass. Decent chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Terrific header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. Defending of the desperate variety. CRUZEIRO have the chance to go the other way. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Cruyff demonstrating his defensive quality there. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Bebeto. Beckenbauer. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Tries to pass it through, and it's Nakata. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Beckenbauer. CRUZEIRO, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And it's Vieira. Now it's Shevchenko. Searching pass he's played there. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Looking for a runner. Good ball over the top. And Cruyff! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Beckenbauer. Oh, that, and he shoots! It's not an especially good pass, that. Beckenbauer. Rijkaard. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that pass isn't the best.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Skillfully cut out. That could spell trouble. Oh, there's a probing ball. Vieira. That is ended up in no man's land.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Van Basten. A heavy challenge. Now he's got space here. Cruyff. Nakata. Tries to play it through. Good read, needed to be.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pass somewhat off target.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Cambio en Paraguay. Número 21. Número 10. Número 5. Entran. Número 20. Número
Rijkaard.
18. Número 15.
Some
Cambio.
really good ball movement. Mbappe. And a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Good-looking ball. Now that looks a decent ball. He's got away. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Azar. Rice. That's a shade optimistic. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Paraguay clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he is going into that little black book. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, that's clever. Adams calmly anticipates. That's that, the end. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side.
Cara, sou eu que não consegui esse Serginho, velho. Que bosta. Ô, Konami, covarde. Sou eu que não consegui o Serginho, velho.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
And we have our very first corner.
Duran S87. Se você está precisando ganhar umas partidas, enfrente Duran 87. Vai ganhar alguns pontos. Parece nome de remédio.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, terrible pass. Chooses to go cross-field.
Well spotted.
Caicedo. Roberto Carlos. And it's Maldini.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Now Costa Curta. And it's Roberto Carlos. Caicedo. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Caicedo. And here's Torres. Rijkaard is the guilty party there.
Crossplay.
What a goal! He's got
Tinha como
himself
fazer
an
nada. Um chute bem
absolute
feito, bem certeiro.
a true beauty of
Merece
a
ter
goal,
um
so
replay.
brilliantly
Uma curva
executed.
venenosa do Alberto.
Breathtaking. He'll never hit another as well in his
O cara
whole
botou uma
career.
curva de pra fora. Usou a minha estratégia.
Already chasing the game, they didn't envisage that. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Que?
Quando vai teria que colocar coisas no documento lá, ele vai lá, não é que tu vai bater, não é que no mesmo dia que eles entregam a identidade,
They should resort
mesma hora.
to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Maldini. Oh, it's Van Basten. And that's gone loose. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Oh, what a mistake! He is through here.
Caraca.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Now Costa Curta. And now the breakaway. Caicedo. Rijkaard. And it's Fernando Torres. Vieira. Maldini cuts out the pass.
Não joga, não roda, velho.
Is onto it in a
Muito
flash.
pesado.
Busquets. And it's Vieira.
Olha aí, velho. Já era pra ter
Fernando
saído.
Torres. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Fernando. Shot, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, it's Van Basten. It's a pretty loose pass.
Nossa. No que pode, velho. A cagada tá demais.
Costa Curta.
Os caras tiram os crossos aí, eles apelam. A partida fica pesada demais.
Caicedo. And Alexander-Arnold. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Shevchenko. And it's Vieira. Vieira charging. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Oh, great foul.
He'll fancy himself from here.
Yeah, this could well be defining when you're looking...
Platini! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Oh, can he get onto this? Maldini calmly anticipates. Serginho going full tilt down the left. Decent chance!
Não adianta.
He scores! Two up and in charge, and
Durão. Quem quer ganhar dinheiro ponto, joga contra Durão. Quem quiser não ter jogo também é só jogar contra Durão.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Jogue contra Durão. Se quiser uma partida pesada, jogue contra Durão, galera. 3 pontinhos, 2 pontinhos. A internet dele fica. Não tá jogando com ele. Durão, crossplay, Durão é 87, galera. Ai, joga no chão essa bola aí. Durão medroso.
Costa Curta cuts it out.
O Durão é nervoso. O Durão 87. 87. Ele teve
Peter, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Cara, cagada. Acertou um gol de falta na cagada. Durante o jogo. Durante o jogo. Ei, partidinha melhor.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Durante a partida.
Costa Curta. And here's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Roberto Carlos. Here's Roberto Carlos. Maldini. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Now Costa Curta. And here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Costa Curta. And he's managed to get rid. Messi, who does have an assist to his name.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Donadinho. Telefono.
And it's Serginho. Now Costa Curta. Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Platini. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Flashes it across.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Viu aquilo ali se apertando aí.
Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Isso aí ele tá se sentindo. Um empresário igual.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Missed by a fraction. possession.
Golaço, golaço, viu, Duran? Durante o jogo. Duran querendo ser galinheiro.
Busquets. Right, Shevchenko. Shevchenko! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Seja just eases him off the ball. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Cara,
Well, you might think
você
he
tá
got off
roubando
lightly,
lá
it
do
is
cara.
just a verbal warning.
O cara apavorou.
Caicedo. And it's gone back to the keeper. Now Costa Corta. Messi. And it's Rijkaard. And Alexander-Arnold. Rijkaard. Now Costa Corta. Not offside that time. Rijkaard. Now it's Torres. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Milan have a free kick. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. And it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And that's another good win of the ball. That's been cut out, well played.
Puta que pariu,
And they can
Jesus.
counter here. Now it's Batistuta. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He's dribbled past his man here.
Nossa, que porra é essa?
Alexander-Arnold. There he goes, motoring forward. It's run loose
Tá
here.
muito lento.
Platini. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, it's Van Basten. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Fernando Torres. Van Bouten. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Basten was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Serginho. Vieira stands tall and stands strong. Now it's Shevchenko.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Banheiro, gaioleiro de primeira. Duran, gaioleiro, mas eu não vou bloquear você, Duran. Eu quero buscar você de novo. Tomara que eu pegasse você no outro horário, que a partida não fica pesada. Durante o jogo você não joga nada. Você só sabe ficar lá atrás tocando. Aí, ó, nunca passou, nunca jogou na primeira. Mbappé. A onça pintada corre. Onça pintada. Fala assim, onça pintada. Fala, onça pintada.
Calma, vai mais rápido. Vai mais rápido.